Hey, Uncle John here. We're in the Kara Kara Bazzar, and so now we're going to go ahead and get to work on what we're going to need to do to survive the desert and get to Gerrudo Town. You can pass time by the fire. Sit by the fire until night. So during the daytime, the desert gets hot, and the deep desert gets very hot. But at night, the desert gets cold. And we can target these hydromelons with our Sheikah Sensor Plus. And once we get out into the desert, we can collect some that will let us survive the desert heat in the day if we cook them. So that is precisely what I want to do. And here's the other desert specialty fruit, the Volt fruit, which I am also going to want. Fire breath Lizalfos. Let's try and get So the thing about fire breath Lizalfos is that they are extremely weak to ice, and we got that ice that nice little ice wand while we were in Lanayru from the Ice Wiz robe. Okay, Strengthened Lizzle Bow is a great bow, but it has unfortunately it is metal. And metal weapons and other gear can be detrimental at times, like when it's thunderstorming. Okay, there's a shrine that is somewhat close to the Kara Kara Bazzar, so I think I'm going to go get it. Okay, and we've got this lady, Gerrudo lady. Okay, it's a Vo. You can do this. Deep breaths, Kira. Remember your training. First, you greet the Vo like anyone else. Sava Saba, nice to meet you. I'm Kira from the Gerrudo. I'm wandering the world, learning what I can and seeking my dreams. And I can tell just from looking at you that you have a place in my dreams, don't you? Did we meet for a reason? You're my dream girl. No, I know this one. My Vava warned me about Vo who throw around words like dream girl. Let's just forget we ever spoke. Savak, traveler. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. That is... that is bad. There's that shrine I was looking for. Let's go ahead and delete that pin we don't need anymore. Electric Safina. Rushroom. Now when you're in the desert, you don't take any shield durability damage shield surfing? Unfortunately, we are entirely too close for comfort to Von Boris, and Everything has gone wonky. Including our shrine sensor. Okay. These ought to sell nicely. Okay, a sand seal. Maybe we can sneak up on it. This is actually worth using our elixir for. Because if we can get snuck up on it, then we can get out of here. I am entirely lost in here. giant boomerang. Do we have anything that it would be better than? I apparently need to get good at those. Enhanced Lizzle Spear. Okay. Another shield. Gourmet meat. Well, that was a poor decision. We are taking damage from the desert heat. There is the bazaar. No? There is the bazaar. But once we get to the bazaar, there is a cook pot. Okay. Okay, so chili simmered fruit. Let's see if we have anything else that does cold right now. And we don't. And a Hylian retriever. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit by the fire until night, when we can have the advantage of having clothes that will protect us from the cold, as opposed to not yet having clothes that will protect us from the hot. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go towards Gerrudo Town and get some quests from there. And then we'll be right back to Kara Kara Bazzar, not very long from now. That old divine beast makes the road between Kara Kara Bazzar and Gerrudo Town a dangerous place. But I'm keen on getting to know those Gerrudo ladies, too keen on getting to know those Gerrudo ladies to let that stop me. I'll dash right on through the desert. The Emporium is open. What have you got? Don't want any of that. Look what I've got. How many are you looking to unload? All of them. 270, great. All of them. 180, great. Okay. Electric. I really don't want to fight that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk to this feller here. Oh, I was just so focused now. Do you have business with me? Or are you spying? What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look like it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. I've traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in. That's why I had to, Are you spying? It's research! Research! And think what you want, but I finally found the key of how to sneak in info of how to sneak into Gerrudo Town. What info? Well, allow me to share with you my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I have only recently learned that a man slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard the man is frequently traveling between Kara Kara Bazzar and Gerrudo Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels. Okay, and here is our Gerrudo Town Shrine. And let's go ahead and get this taken care of and get back to Kara Kara Bazzar. And this video might run a little bit long. Okay. To you sets foot in this shrine, I am Daqo Chisay. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. The whole picture. Okay. Another barrel. Okay, now let's see if we can get all of these in one whack. And get this last block. Okay. Let's see how we did that. Oh. Well. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. That gets us up to 5. So I think we're definitely going to need to trade those in pretty soon. The number of times you can increase your speed depends upon the horse. Find a horse with higher stamina to... Okay, so... Now back to the Kara Kara Bazzar. You look like your everyday traveler, but how can I be sure? Don't tell anyone, but I'm no merchant. I'm a Gerrudo Town soldier in disguise. Ever hear of the Yiga clan? They're a group of thieving bandits who've caused all sorts of trouble back in town. I got a tip that some of them go incognito as travelers to ambush the unwary. That's why I'm dressed as a simple merchant. My mission is to blend in and stay on guard in case they strike. They were bold enough to strike at Gerrudo Town, so I wouldn't be shocked if they struck at travelers, too. So, now we're going back to Kara Kara Bazzar to find this special man who can get into Gerrudo Town. and figure out what is so special about him. It looks like there's some volt fruit on that. Nope. Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? What's that? You heard about a man who snuck into Gerrudo Town? Oh, I don't know anything about him. Sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Study her face. Hee hee, you're making my cheeks warm looking at me like that. So we can say you're very beautiful or you're a man. And if we tell them that they're a man, then we get in trouble. So we're just going to tell them they're very beautiful. Oh, such a nice thing to say. And I'm sure you'd agree that these clothes only help my looks, right? Now that I think about it, this style would look quite fetching on you. I'd have to charge you, of course. But I bet people would see you in a completely differently if you wore them. What do you think? Do you want to buy them for 600 rupees? No thanks. Oh, that's too bad. Let me know if you change your mind. Well, we need to collect a little bit more rupees. And to do that, the fastest way to get money, to get another few hundred rupees. Now I've been doing dishes with the minimum amount of ingredients that I can for the health that I have, but this time we're not cooking them for actually recovering health with them. We're cooking them to sell them, and they sell for a lot more if they have 5 ingredients. Do we have any bugs that we have plenty of? Not really. Okay. Huh? What's the matter? You've got that look on your face that almost screams, I've got to talk to you right now. Buy my stuff. Huh. Why do you come here for that? Hurry up, would you? Okay, so... Alright, Svarsko. Are we done here? That'll be 50 rupees. So, we're going to sell all that. We're going to sell that haste elixir. Are you finished? I wish you'd do that somewhere else next time. Okay, so now we've got our 600 rupees, And we can go back to the lady up at the top of this inn here. Well, you still haven't given up on your search for the man who snuck into Gerrudo Town. I told you I don't know anything. You're making my teeth warm. You're very beautiful. That was such a nice thing to say. I'd have to charge you, of course. So what do you think? Do you want to buy them for 600 rupees? I'll take them. It's a deal. Then I'll take your rupees now. Hee hee, I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right away. Don't worry, I'll look away. Eee! You look adorable. Ah, hee hee, just as I thought. You make quite a good-looking gal. That's a traditional Gerrudo outfit. It's such a striking look around here. I doubt that anyone would even suspect that you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that it's sure to help you deal with the desert heat, at least a little. I'm so glad I was able to help you out. If you're free to grab something to eat sometime, keep me in mind. Make sure to watch out for the wind. If you want to get more ladies' clothing, come back anytime. Okay, so now we're just gonna take the fast travel point back to Gerrudo Town. No stone left unturned. Wildlife taking shelter under a rock will sometimes jump out at you when you lift up their hiding place. Eep, eek! That young lady is just my type. Still spying? What? No, of course not. I'm just investigating. This exchange feels incredibly familiar to me. Savak. We don't get a lot of Hylian Vi around here. Welcome to Gerrudo Town. It's an old tradition that only Vi are allowed within the walls. Vo are strictly forbidden. Vo? Vo is a word in the Gerrudo language that means man. There are many other Gerrudo words, and it would help to learn them if you plan on entering Gerrudo Town. But you should at least remember Vo and Vi. Vi. Vi is a word in the Gerrudo language that means woman. There are many other Gerrudo words that would help to learn if you plan on entering Gerrudo Town. But you should at least remember Vo and Vi. Goodbye. Here's a tip. If you stop by the canteen, do yourself a favor and order a Noble Pursuit. It's hand down the best drink I've ever had. Forbidden City entry complete. Hardy Durian. That is an excellent thing to have. Okay. I have to do something. Savak. Great. The last of my free time. You got the last of my free time with that greeting. What's the matter? I manage a shop that specializes in handmade accessories, but I've run out of flint. I need it to make my items. If I only had 10, just of some kind, I could offer a nice reward. Accessories. I use rubies, sapphires, and other gems to make accessories. Each gem type has a power that it can transfer to whoever wears it. There's nothing I can do with not having a flint, though. Tools of the trade. I'm sorry that you came all this... Well, let's, look how much flint we have. 5. so I can't help her out right now. Okay, that's already cooked. Fire arrow, arrow, ice arrow. Shock arrow, bomb arrow. Okay. Chill shroom, zap shroom, sun shroom, razor shroom, and iron shroom. What is it, ma'am? As you can see, I'm busy gathering information. Ma'am, don't tell me you don't know who I am. No way, you've never heard of the rumor mill either. I've heard of it. Phew, thanks goodness. If you told me you'd never heard of Hyrule's most popular news publication, Rumor Mill, well, I don't know if how I'd have taken that news. It would hurt, that's for sure. I'm Tracy herself, you know. Hey now, get that wishy-washy garbage out of here. Once more, with conviction. Truth is, I'm Tracy herself, from Rumor Mill. I suppose that works. Anyway, I hope you enjoy reading Rumor Mill. I take pride in my work. Riju, the Gerrudo chief.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerrudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Hold on, Valeria. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? Link? Link? And what is it that you've come all the way here to tell me, Link? I can call him Boris. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were the champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Boy, a memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Linked, though it always seemed more a legend than a fact. But Lady Riju, do those same stories not also say that the Hylian champion carried a legendary sword? I see no such weapon in this person's care. They do indeed. If I recall correctly, it was called the Sword That Seals the Darkness. The Princess of Hyrule supposedly hid it away in a forest somewhere. What of the device on this one's hip? It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine that they would give something that valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment. You're a Vo! A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion? Well, I'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa's, and if you're here to help us with Naboris, then we are allies. You saw it on your way into our town. Divine beast Von Naboris, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at any who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the divine beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Raiju, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if the person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Ah, yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there's only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerrudo. But as Beliara says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Raiju. If he truly is a champion, it should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you what you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Raiju's heirloom. Head through this arch and it will lead you to the barracks. Then seek out Captain Tiki and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know, I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. What are you doing here? This is the barracks for the chief's guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. What? Valeria sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of soldiers, Captain Tiki. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined that the Yiga hideout is in the Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey everyone, listen up. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help. Hey, I haven't seen Barta. Where has she gone off to? She said she was going to scout the thieves' hideout, but then she left before we could say anything. Now that I think about it, she's been gone for 2 days. I wonder what happened to her. Are you serious? Why did you let her go off by herself? And why did you wait 2 days to report this? I apologize. She just said she wanted to check it out and would be careful, so I thought, as if we weren't busy enough searching for the chief's heirloom. Now we've got to find Barta, too. If the captain hears about this fiasco, she'll punish us for sure. Probably 100 laps around the Gerrudo Desert. Again. Oh no, what should we do? I'm thinking about it. Let's get a picture of that Gerrudo spear. And that Gerrudo shield. Let's see if we can get a picture of that Gerrudo scimitar too. Moonlight scimitar. What is it? I feel like I've met you before, but I don't recall having any acquaintances. Especially since I've only ever served in the palace. I've never even set foot beyond the town's walls. I thought I could relax at last, now that Valeria has come of age. But then something like this happens. I'm retired now, so there isn't anything I can do about it. What happened? A little while ago, a gang of thieves slipped into the palace and stole the chief's heirloom, the Thunder Helm. It's bad enough to be robbed in general, but the object to be stolen... for the object stolen to be a valued heirloom belonging to our own chief. If I was still in charge, any guard who failed to catch those thieves would be doing serious manual labor. And I think they'd be thrown back into training all the way from the beginning, no exceptions. As you can see, we're in the middle of spear training. Teek's permission or no, I would ask you not to interfere. Okay. Vo and you class. Don't feel like dealing with that right now. Let's see what Patricia has to say, though. Sand boots for desert sands and snow boots for serious snowfall. I've spared you the painful seal pun. Thank you for your wisdom, kind Patricia. We're very grateful. Let's give Patricia another apple and see what she says. Seal the deal on your fortune by using a more valuable fruit. Yeah, there was no avoiding that pun. Thank you for your wisdom, kind Patricia. It was very helpful. Okay, let's use palm fruit. The southern desert is searing hot during the day. Bring gear made for it. I've spared you the painful seal pun. Thank you for your wisdom, kind Patricia. We're very grateful. Okay, so Patricia doesn't have any information on the helm right now. Okay. We've had a lot of visitors today. What makes you so special that the chief would trust you to retrieve the Thunder Helm? Regardless, I hope you're prepared. This task will not be a simple one. The thieves were able to slip past all the guards. They're certainly not amateurs. You should head over to the barracks if you want to learn more. The soldiers have been investigating the theft for a while, so they should be able to help. Even so, this Vi, Millennia, it seems she was really in desperate need, but we aren't able to help right now. It pains me to be unable to do anything. Savak. I finally found the Vo of my dreams. I just recently married him. I had thought I'd found happiness, but then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save him is the innards of a Molduga. but I would never be able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but they said they have serious issues to deal with. They said they have no time for my plight. They turned me away. But then why wouldn't they? The Molduga is a menacing beast. None who face one escape unscathed. So perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to stick their neck out for a stranger. I thought I'd finally gotten out of this town. Never thought I'd have to come back. Molduga? The Molduga is a monster, a terror so savage that even other monsters won't approach it. It's often been spotted west of here in the Toruma Dunes, and to the south, in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations, and it tends to attack anything that draws it near. You can't approach it or even move near it, and you can't use someone as bait. So what am I to do? Okay, so... Okay, well, let's take a look at our time. Okay, and we've gone quite a ways over, so I think we'd better stop the video here. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and also share the video if you've liked it. And let's... everybody, I hope you have a great day.